Matt, I have personally, I've gone so down this rabbit hole of like his, with a lot of the stuff that I've done over the last 10 years, is like a lot of exposure to very successful people and trying to like, I think the internet does a lot of this too, is we see one side of the story, but we don't realize how many trade-offs there are. And like, you in your about section, all the stuff that you've been published out there is like, you decided to balance family and then you get community. And like, it's this attention, like we can only do so many things. And how do you think about community, family, market beat, your real estate, the angel investing? How do you think about the trade-offs of time?
All of my kind of side projects, I try not to cause like to suck up a ton of time. So like with the real estate stuff, like I have an operating partner, a guy named Kevin Tupy, who's fantastic. And like, I can think about real estate for 0 hours a week and like, it'll be totally fine. On the venture capital side, I have a partner named Tim. He's awesome. I think about that, on the busiest weeks, 5-10 hours. On, a very quiet week, I might not have to think about it too often at all because there just might not be anything to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very careful about my time. Like I don't like, there's so many like evening events that happen in Sioux Falls that I get invited to, and I just don't go to any of them because like kind of want to be at home after 5 p.m. because I've had 7-8 meetings during the day, and
Mm-hmm.
like I just want to be at home with my wife and kids. And like it's like, yeah, it's great that your banquet's happening, and like I'll write a donation to your nonprofit, but like I'm not going to go. And
Yeah, I
just kind of have to kind of be a jerk about it sometimes because like I probably got invited to 20 Christmas parties in Sioux Falls, and I went to like 2 of them just because like, am I going to be gone 4 nights a week for the months of November and December? Like, no, of course not.
right.
So
Yeah, I mean, you got family. It's
you gotta just set those things aside and be okay that you're not everywhere all the time. And nor do you need to be. Like, it's just like you don't need to go to everything.
Where in your journey did you get that peace with yourself that you were okay not having FOMO? Did you ever have FOMO?
Used to have a ton of FOMO. And then it just kind of became like not possible to like do everything with 2 kids and 2 dogs at home. And when I like wasn't able to do all of the things, and then like nothing bad happened, and like didn't really miss it, you don't really miss out on anything, then it just kind of eventually just get over it. And some of that might be like getting a little bit older and being 40 now versus late 20s when like I used to like want to earn my seat at the table, and like now I've got the seat at the table and I don't feel like I need to earn it anymore by showing up and helping with every last thing. And
Mm-hmm.
time just doesn't exist to do it either.
How do you choose what to focus on?
Like there's the stuff I have to focus on, which is like at MarketBeat, it's like the paid marketing to grow MarketBeat and then the monetization. So like I always pay attention to that. And then beyond that, it's kind of whatever interests me at the time. Because like next a week from today will be my 19th anniversary of building MarketBeat. And I know that because my AdSense account has a birth date of December 26th of 2006.
That's
So,
awesome.
so I like there's this like continual journey of 19 years of like personal finance blog to investing blog to investing websites to MarketBeat that is like uninterrupted. And I think the reason I've been able to like stick with it that long and just kind of keep doing the same thing, well, partially because it works, but like because I just allow myself to kind of pursue other hobbies to their natural conclusion. Like I did the book writing thing, wrote 6 books because I thought it would make me some money, and it did, but like also like totally wasn't worth it. And then like got bored of it, kind of moved on to the next thing. Had a podcast for a while, doing a Twitter thing now, doing a podcast tour, and like eventually like these things will get boring and I'll stop doing them and move on to the next thing. But just giving myself that space to do these things and experiment a little bit and kind of pick a new hobby every now and then. Like my hobbies are like not golf. It's like I'm gonna go learn how to make great espresso and like be the coffee guy, and then do that
That's
for a few
awesome.
years. And now it's like, yeah, I can still make great coffee, but like sometimes you just don't give a crap and like put the pod in the Keurig machine and like I just want caffeine. Um,
Yeah.
like I was really into watches for a while, kind of got out of watches. Still have a bunch of great watches, but like that was my COVID hobby because like that was something you could do during COVID. Um, yeah.
One of the things that I see that other people struggle with, and I have also in the past, is experimenting in ways that are safe without blowing up the mothership. And I think that's the balance that I think either they're like hamstrung or like captured in their operating role of the company, which doesn't allow them to have that flexibility that you're talking about, or they chase that flexibility without taking care of the mothership. And so it becomes this like either or thing. And you're showing that it can be both if it's what makes that work.
A lot of it is all the stuff that I don't want to do at MarketBeat, somebody else does. And some of that, like, I don't want to do QuickBooks. So like hire a couple people to be, a CFO and an accounting person and, a couple other people. And like, I kind of willfully ignorant about how all the financial stuff works other than like looking at the P&L every month to see how, where the money's coming from and going out. But like the actual, like how payroll gets done and how bills get paid. And like, I really don't want to know about that. And I, do my part just to kind of keep good accounting processes in place. But, continually telling people like, hey, this is your decision. I'm not going to get involved with it. Like, this is kind of your neck of the woods. And like not micromanaging. Like we have a content team of like 3 editors and 10 writers, a couple of YouTube people. And they asked me my opinion and it's like, this is up to you. This is your decision how you handle it. Like, I'm not going to tell you what to do. And just kind of really kind of keep my hands out of the stuff that like is not kind of the stuff that I'm really good at. Like, if somebody wants to mess with the advertising, I'd say like, go away. This is not your area of expertise.
Is that where
Uh,
your main, that's your baby?
yeah, I mean, that's been my whole thing for 20 years is getting people to click on ads on the internet and buy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like the thing I'm good at in the world. So now it's like, how do we grow MarketBeat's email list, our SMS list, website traffic, kind of our owned audiences, now YouTube channel too, and how do we just get a ton of people there, and how do we get them to click on ads and buy stuff? And
Mm-hmm.
that's the whole business.